We have historically high immigration rates right now in terms of both absolute and relative numbers. And this is an enormous reason for the housing crisis that we have right now. So if we keep going forward at the current immigration rates that Trudeau has set in place, we will double Canada's population, I think, within 24 or 23 years from now.
Let's talk about the Century Initiative again, bro, because I'm telling you, okay, now we pissed off India. So where's this 100 million people coming from all of a sudden? What's gonna, and hold on a sec, like, if this thing is really a thing, they will not take their foot off of it's not a pedal. They won't close the gates again, right? They're just going to keep they have to keep letting people in. But yeah, we're behind if we're going to get to the Century Initiative goal, right? Here, let's talk about it. What's the Century Initiative? Go into a little detail.
The Century Initiative is a child pedophilia ring run by Justin Trudeau. As you know, and the QAnon. Oh, wait, sorry.
Hold on a sec.
Else. Sorry. I'm thinking about something else. That's the QAnon hat. Sorry.
Yes, part of it.
Initiative is a plan that was dreamed up by Dominic Barton, the former head of McKinsey Global, who is a Canadian, and him and a BlackRock finance bro of his, they came up with this idea to basically grow Canada's population to 100 million people as fast as possible. Their reasoning is that, so we can compete with the economic titans of the world like China and the United States. Many people don't realize, like, Canada is a tiny country, but we have the 9th biggest economy in the world. Like, we're up there, right? But anyways, that's the plan. But that's what Trudeau's immigration targets are all based on. We have historically high immigration rates right now in terms of both absolute and relative numbers. And this is an enormous reason for the housing crisis that we have right now. So if we keep going forward at the current immigration rates that Trudeau has set in place, we will double Canada's population, I think, within 24 or 23 years from now, which is mind-boggling to think about the GTHA with double the population in like 20 years. Oh my God. That is absolutely fucking insane. But that's basically what the situation is.
I don't know if it's me, but like, it is definitely noticeable moving around this city that there are more people all of a sudden. Like, this is 100%. Not like the last 20 years where it kind of happened gradually. Like, all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, there are like a lot more people around all the time, everywhere.
A lot of them are walking too, I noticed. And they got like bags on their shoulder,
because they're afraid to go on the
walking
TTC.
Down the street. Like, got like suitcases. I see them sometimes with suitcases just going down the street, and you're kind of just like, oh.
I know. I saw one of the videos that Daryl sent about TI. I think you were going down to the CNE or something, and you're like, this place is fucking packed. I thought there's supposed to be a recession. Like, what are all these fucking people doing? And you're like, wow, yeah, Toronto is packed. You can feel it. I agree.
Everywhere you go, it's not even Toronto. Like, you go to Niagara Falls and it's like a goddamn zoo there, right? It's like everywhere you go, there's just more. Canada's wonderland. Like, you used to wait in line for an hour. Now it's 3 hours for rides. Like Disney. It's like, what the hell is going on? But if you bring in 1 million people, actually 1 million, let's say that the number's actually 1 million and it's right. Like, how many of them are in Ontario now? Right. And then how many of them are in friggin' Toronto right now? Like, that's a noticeable amount of people, 250,000 new people, right?
The number that I saw, it's generally between like 40 and 45% of the total. And we're letting in 1 million people every 8 months now.
8 months.
And by the way, I don't know if you guys probably saw this, but the fucking whatever department, the federal government is like, oh, by the way, we miscounted. There's probably 1 million more foreign students in Canada than we even have on record.
TK broke that story. TK came up with that somehow.
Really?
I read the same article that Gundabad read.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing new. Yeah, it's non-permanent residents. Yeah.
Non-permanent residents,
foreign students, people who aren't officially on a list somewhere that
came on vacation,
has permanent residence with. So then they're like, well, we underestimated it by 1 million people.
It's insane, man. But I mean, I think what people don't realize is that Polyev will axe the carbon tax, and he will also axe the Century Initiative. So he doesn't talk publicly about this, but basically, if you see the way that they're talking about this, they're going to axe this, man. I mean, you can't solve the housing crisis without solving 50% of the equation, which is the demand side, baby. Like, you got to dial down the demand and let us catch up a little bit here. But, you know, they're ahead. The most recent polling numbers I saw is like they're at 39% support. And I think the Liberals are down to like 29. So if the election was tomorrow, they would mop up.
There's no way that Poilievre's not going to win the next election. Like, it's pretty much set in stone. I think everybody knows it. The Liberals know it. Everybody knows it. It's like, how is that not going to happen? Come on.
How?
Like
the same way Trump didn't win in the States,
no way. There's too much hate against Trudeau for him to win again. There's just no way. There's just people aren't going to support him. Maybe they don't vote. And then there's a bunch of people who will vote for the other guy. That's what Canadians love to do. They love to vote for the other guy.
Can't you just like eliminate the whole voting process altogether? Can't he just change the rules?
No.
Can't he pull a Xi Jinping on us?
Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.